Everybody, and I'm Isaac with the Fun Football Podcast. I will be taking a long summer break soon, but I'll still have stuff for the YouTube channel. And hope you all enjoyed the draft. I'm going to start a little segment in the fall. I'm going to kind of preview it right now called Isaac's Insights. And it'll be a little short segment on the show, and I'm going to do it right now. This is Isaac's first Isaac's Insights ever. And I'm just going to go through the Packers draft, which I liked. I wasn't like completely in love with because I made a bad analogy, but it's like we'd shopped at Costco in bulk, and I kind of would have rather spread the love and I would have rather hit cornerback earlier in the draft, even though I liked Kalen King. And I really wanted them to address defensive line, even though people have made the argument with Inagabre coming back and Wyatt, see if he develops. We still have Kenny Clark. We're going to probably move Preston Smith down to defensive end. I think that's what we're going to do. And either Gary or Van Ness is going to take that other DN spot. Slayton or Brooks will probably take the other defensive tackle spot opposite Kenny Clark. I still think we just needed another space eater that could have just destroyed offensive lines at that other D tackle spot, especially, or defensive end. No one's stupid special fell to 25. But my problem with this draft, the biggest problem is I like Morgan. He was good in college as a left tackle. Is that really the position we're going to start him at as a rookie? I don't think so. I think we're going to start Walker at left tackle, and I actually think we're going to slide him to right guard. I really do. I think we're going to start Walker at left tackle. I think we're going to start Jenkins at left guard. I think we're going to start Myers. This will be his last year probably at center, or maybe Tom, but I think it'll be Myers at center. I do think Walker's going to start, so we got a starter. I just didn't get a left tackle starter, and Barton was there at guard, so that was the pick. It was a miss in the first for me. Even though I like Morgan, I think he can be a good guard, and he'd be a decent tackle. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll be better. But if you're going to go inside lineman, JPJ at center would have been perfect, or Barton would have been the pick at guard because he can play guard or center. I think he's just a better prospect than Morgan. So that's the one miss I think we did right there. So I think Morgan starts at right guard and Tom starts at right tackle, and that's our starting five. But guys will shuffle. We wanted a versatile lineman. We got him. I wasn't super upset we didn't pick Cooper DeJean. I know people were. I'm sorry, guys. I like him, but I don't love hybrids. I would have rather gone Kool-Aid or Wiggins at corner if we were going to go defense. But I get the sentiment in protecting Jordan Love, even though our pass blocking was really great last year, especially at the end of the season. We gave up an NFC low 30 sacks. My problem is that our run blocking was terrible. And it wasn't just all A.J. Dillon's fault, even though he's declining. Aaron Jones, once the offensive line, he had a great end of the year when he got healthy, and the offensive line gelled and we had a surge, but our run blocking was terrible all year. And if you're going to have a franchise quarterback, you need to protect him. I get the sentiment by Goot here. Pick him. My favorite pick in the whole draft, though, so getting past the first round, was Edgerrin Cooper in the second. And that was the guy I wanted. And we traded 4 spots down and got him. That was perfect. Seriously, good job, Goody. And Rev Trev asked me a question. He was like, do you think it was coincidence that Cooper DeJean went at 40 and then we had 41, we traded down? I was like, I think we wanted Edgerrin Cooper all along. We visited with him. I think he was the guy we wanted. I think we just thought he would fall 4 spots and got lucky, or just a good trade popped up and we took it. But I'm just happy we got Edgerrin Cooper. Rev Trev said he would have picked him at 25. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't have been that upset if we had. I really wouldn't have. There would have been guys on offensive line we could have taken later. He was the one guy I didn't want to miss. This guy is a hitter, man. He can get a little bit stronger, shed blocks. That's his one weakness, but improving pass coverage. But he was pretty good in pass coverage, actually. I think he's going to be a stud. I don't know where he's going to start. If we run a 4-2-5 at times, which we will, it'll be him and Quay, and I think he'll be off ball. But maybe I think there's a chance that he pushes Quay to off ball and he takes inside, but I'm not sure. But I think him and Quay, if Quay can get his head on right and stop getting suspended, we got 2 rangy, athletic linebackers that are going to start for us for years. And that's exciting. So that linebacker was the biggest need we had other than offensive line in the draft. And the other one was safety, and then we just loaded up. Bullard is going to start. This guy is awesome. I love it. I think he starts at free. McKinney starts at strong, but maybe they flip-flop. I just think McKinney's been a strong, so just keep him there. But I like him. All 3 of the top guys had good high RAS scores, which is good, but I just really like him as a prospect. And you could tell by our draft that we want to change the DNA of our defense to be a hitting defense. And that's what we did. We got hitters. We went out and loaded up on the next 4 picks. We got we got Bullard, who was one of my favorite. He's one of the best safeties, and that's why I'm so happy with this draft, because we got one of the best linebackers, one of the best safeties, probably the best linebacker, arguably the best safety, because I don't know about Cooper John at safety. So it's between probably Bullard or Newman for best safety. But then we also got one of the best running backs in Lloyd, one of my favorites. It's my top 5, but you could argue top 3 if we use him as a pass catcher, if he improves and his vision inside, not just east and west, north and south, improves a little. He's athletic though, 4.46, and he can run away from people. So I really like this kid. I think that that was a genius pick by us. In the 3rd, I love it. I really do. And then this is where I would have deviated. There was a couple of defensive linemen. As much as I like Hopper, unless he's going to take that other linebacker spot, instead of getting a guy that's going to be depth and special teams help, because we're getting younger linebacker, and I don't think Preston Smith's going to start the other spot, I would rather hit D-line at that spot. That's why I'm giving the Packers a B overall. And then we went safety. And I get it, rebuild your safety room, but I think we could have, like I said, we could hit an offensive lineman earlier. We got Monk late, and I like the Pratt pick late and Kalen King late. And I like Oladapo. And as much as I like Evan Williams, I wish they would have gotten a defensive lineman at one of those 2 spots, and it probably was where Hopper got picked. Don't get me wrong, I like the prospects. I think Hopper's got a chance to play significant time, maybe. But Evan Williams and Bullard, the only time they're going to play is when we have 3 safeties, or if we move Bullard down to a nickel and put one of those other guys there. But we needed to rebuild our safety room. We did it. We lost Owens. We lost Savage. We let Rudy Ford go. We completely overhauled our safety room and brought in McKinney and then drafted 3 safeties. So we completely rebuilt the room. I'm not against it. I think overall the offseason, when you add in McKinney and Jacobs, it's got to be a B+, maybe even an A-. But the overall offseason grade's got to be high. But I'm excited. I think we did perfect here. I love it. I like the offseason, the draft. I think there's a couple things we could have changed. I'm hoping Morgan pans, and if he does, this draft could be dynamite. My hope is that we got 3 or 4 contributors that either start or get significant playing time. And I think Morgan will start. I think Cooper's definitely going to start. I think Bullard starts. And it's just if we got impact players. And I think Lloyd could take A.J. Dillon's job immediately, unless Wilson's like as good as some people have been telling me he is, but I don't see it. But it could be decent. But I think Lloyd's going to be the number 2 right away. A.J. Dillon may not even make the team at this point. Seriously, we paid him next to nothing. All he's done is yards per carry declined every year. He's been in the league all 4 years. So I just don't see it. I think he's gone. I really do. And we'll see. I could be right. But overall, I gave it a B. I want to know what y'all think. Let me know. I will have videos on here every week through the summer. A lot of you'll see it coming out soon. I've got a live tonight with Trailer Park Country on Blitz. Got a really big guest Tuesday night. I'm very excited. Brady from Green Bay Packer Nation on Facebook and YouTube. Really, really huge channel. I'm really excited he's joining the show with me and Jason and Ned, possibly Bill. Tuesday night, I believe that's at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then tonight, Trailer Park Country is at 8 p.m. Eastern for Blitz. Those are my last 2 live shows unless something changes until August. So I'll stuff on here. I'll do some top all-time lists. I'm going to preview all the divisions and rank the teams. I'm really excited. And I'm going to do some fantasy mocks and maybe a couple just mock drafts for next year too, because I love those. So I might do a few of those too. But there'll be stuff at least once a week through the summer, but I'm going to take a hiatus. I'm excited. But you'll still see stuff on the YouTube all summer. Please subscribe. I really want to get as close to 1,000 by the end of the year as I can. Over 300 now. Let's hit 400 by the end of the month. That'd be sweet by the end of May. So I want to say thanks for all the support too, guys. This was an awesome first year. I really appreciate it. All the feedback, it's been great watching the show grow and all the people I've gotten to meet. It's been special. It's been better than I expected. I'm very tired. I'm ready for a break. I'm a full-time job outside of this, and me and Med started the network and the second show, but it's been worth it. It's been great. And I just want to say thank you, everybody. So don't worry, there'll be stuff on YouTube every week, so you'll still get to see me. But last 2 lives, I hope you guys tune in. So it's Thursday, May 2nd and Tuesday, May 7th. So hope to see you there, and hope you enjoyed this breakdown of the Packers draft. I'll probably do some more draft grades, short ones. I don't get what the Falcons were doing at all, but talk about that in a future video. But thank you guys for watching, and this was Fun Football Podcast, and I am Isaac.